This is Sean from Team Echo, and I'm going to give you guys feedback about how my team and I did at YCS Kansas City. To start off, we all decided to run plants because we all feel like it is the best deck. And I'm going to tell you guys how each of us did. Ruby, unfortunately, went 2-2 drop. He played against Rachel Smith round 2, and games 1 and 2, Frazier Smith drew like all 3 of his maxis, and Ruby just couldn't do a well enough push to come back. And round 4, he lost against Twilight, and I just believe he just got sacked. He, Judgment Dragon, BLS, whatever. So unfortunately, that sucks for Ruby. I made day 2, and I lost my final round, going X3 to Samuel Padrigro. He's the guy that got 2nd place at Nationals this year. Literally game 3, he top 6 the BLS with the win. Kind of sucks, unlucky on my part, but what can I say? This is Yu-Gi-Oh, But our teammate Zach Purcell, he made top 32, and we were happy about that. I'm gonna give you guys his deck list. Well, our deck list, we all decided to run the same deck. Literally before the event, Zach asked me if he could copy my deck list down. So yeah, we all just decided to run the same deck. Zach, card from card. So yeah, here it is. We'll go over the deck list first, and I'll explain the card choices afterwards. So for the most part, it's pretty standard. 3 Wilbur and Tengu, 3 Jerry God, 3 Maxi, 2 Thunder King, BLS, Gores, Debris, Sangan, Bonefire, Dandy, 1 Reaper, Spore, and Bolt, and Valor for the monsters. Spells, 2 MST, 1 for 1, 1 Foolish, 1 Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy, 1 Mind Control, 1 Avarice, 1 Goat, 1 Book, and 1 Econ. I'll explain this in a little bit. Double D Prism, I'll explain that. Double Solemn Morning, Tyranno, and Judgment. Alright, now the reason we decided to only play 1 enemy controller was because in fear of Rabbit, enemy controller is pretty bad against Rabbit, and Rabbit is an unfavorable matchup for plants, so we just didn't want to draw a dead enemy controller against Rabbit and whatever. Another reason why we decided to run 1 is because of Dark Worlds. This card is really subpar against Dark Worlds. It doesn't do much, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And but another reason why, the last reason why, is because of the mirror match. Usually when you're using this card, you're going for a push, and if you're going for a push with everyone running 3 max C, it could be bad. It could be minuses on your part. Like for example, you have a Tengu on your side of the field, you summon Tengu, and your opponent has a Thunder King. Okay, you go summon Tengu, activate enemy controller, tribute Tengu, target Thunder King. Okay, they chain, max C. Well, fuck. I get your Thunder King, get Tengu, they draw, and I have to exceed because I'm not going to give them their Thunder King back, and then they draw again. So technically, the -1. And with triple maxi being played everywhere, and enemy controller's main purpose is to making a push, we just felt like this card was not as good, and that's why we dropped it to 1. And then we decided to run double D Prism because it added more versatility to the deck, and because people in the mirror match were maining 2-3 Thunder Kings, and they have cards like Sangan, cards like Zen Mines. People are playing slow because in fear of max C, and this kind of like fixes that problem. Players are like players are playing slow. They're not making big pushes. Sorry, I can't find the words I'm trying to say, but they're not making pushes or round enough pushes in fear of your max Cs. So they're gonna try to slow roll you. So this card helps out, and it helps against cards like Thunder King. It helps against cards like Sangan, and obviously helps against cards like Zen Mines, which is a beast. The card's fucking amazing. But yeah, and it's also good against. It's good against a lot of rogue decks, and it's good against agents. Obviously not Hyperion, but you have Christia. It's good against a BLS. It's good against Dark Worlds. I like it against Rabbit. Usually, when I play against Rabbit, they go Dolka because I know they're playing plants. I'll D-Prison Dolka, or if they go Lagia, they force them to negate. That fixes that. It's a lot better than that. But yeah, we just felt like D-Prison was a really good card for this format. So yeah. And then I'm gonna give you an extra deck. One Utopia, one Leviathan, one Livier, one Zen Mines, one Trishula, one Scrap, one Stardust, Black Rose, Agent Fairy, Brio, Orient, Librarian, Catastor, Army Arm, and Formula. From the standard extra deck, we took out Roach and added Zen Mines. We just felt like we don't go into Roach as much as we needed to, and it was either between Roach or this, and we just felt like this was more important because it was more crucial against the mirror match. I mean, not the mirror match, the Rabbit match, and also because Turigai, is instant rank 3, and we only have play 2, and we were trying to get over a Thunder King or something kind of big. You want to go into this and force them to negate, and so you have this to save, stuff like that. So yeah, that was our extra deck. Let me give you guys a side deck. My side deck was oops, that's not it. We play 1 Chimera Tech, 2 Cyber for the Rogue, card Curies, Machinas, whatever. Many card Curies though. We played 2 Raikou inside. We just felt like Raikou was a versatile card, especially against rogue decks, and I like it against Rabbit and Dark Worlds. Against Rabbit, usually they have D-Fissure or they have Lagia, maybe Doka, but usually this card can take care of Doka, so Doka is wasn't that big of a problem, but more fear of, I was scared of Lagia D-Fissure. So Lagia can't negate flip summons. Sorry. It can negate flip summons, so it's another reason I really like this card. And it was just good against Rogue and obviously against Dark Worlds. 1 Doomkel, 1 Thunder King, 2 Leech in the Light, MST, double Dust, and double Debunk, and a Mirror Force. But yeah, that was our side. Double Dust against Rogue, against Final Countdown a little bit, Burn, whatever. People like to stall. Dark Worlds, I just said that, I'm sorry. A little off. Rabbit, Anti-Metal, stuff like that. Debunk. The mirror match was pretty decent against mirror match for everyone playing Max C. Graveyard effects like Sangan, Spore, Globulb. Also against Final Countdown, they play our Scarecrow or Scarecrow shit, I don't know. Helps against that. Dark Roll, obviously. So yeah, that was our side deck. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, the main from standard, we just ran 2 of these and 1 of those. We just felt like that was the way to go. We just felt like it could help us overall against everything else. And also, forgot to mention that right before Zach turned his deck list in, the judge caught that he had a 41 card deck and he only written down 40 cards, and he forgot to write down Caius, and because he forgot to write this down, they didn't let him play this card, which was kind of dickish, kind of sucked. So essentially, he only played a 40 card deck. Me and Ruby ran Caius. He ran all this without Caius. But yeah, he made top there too, and I just want to say congratulations to Zach. and